Ah, yes. The loading screen. In theory, this should be loaded soon. Be right back. But that was interesting to watch. A whole lot of nothing. Anyway, I'm back. Had to take care of something with the wife. All good now. Just playing a little bit of Space Engineers tonight. I should be alive, so here I am. So the plan is make this more space worthy. I was able to get up there earlier, which was awesome, and I was very happy about it. But there's a lot of problems I need to address. Mostly it's because I don't have landing gear. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that. Maybe, I hope. But I'm also gonna take care of some of the damage that happened on the physical sense of it. So like I hit a bump. I need to fix that. And I also need to make sure that my conveyor systems are all lined up. Because you can't, it's one of the games is like a test of can you make successful tubes. And of course it's the most difficult angle in the world. So I think that'll do it there. Or I just messed up entirely. Looks like I messed up entirely. Alright, good. So I think I'm not sure. Alright, we're gonna cut away this so I can see things really. Alright, so go to our small conveyors. We'll go to grab that right there, flip it over, build it, come over to here and do the exact same thing, but we're gonna use the same L-shaped block right there. So boom, bam. Of course, doing that means I don't have access any to my hydrogen fuel, so we're going to put a junction here instead. So the junction will help the spice flow, as it were. Yeah. I think I screwed up my reactor too, because when I was building this earlier today, I made a underground trench And I don't think that's connected anymore. So, do this. I have a very small amount of uranium, which is not good. And I keep hoping that, the faster I get to space, the faster I can get this reactor up to snuff. But that's not happening. So I got that going for me. So, yep, only 2 ingots of that left. The reason that there's not a lot is because I recharge my ship. I have a hauler that I use when I'm going to need to go like super mining on the planet. And then I have this thing, which it's not pretty, but it works. And sometimes that's like, I never bothered with sealing this up because why would I? In all honesty, like those tubes are hooked up to the O2 and everything else on the planet. So that's where I'm at with that. But yeah, here she is. She looks like she has an interior. She doesn't. My spaceship is in fact just an empty husk. So that's going for me. But it's functional, which is basically the battle. So trying to keep that in mind as I do this. We're going to throw the hydrogen engine on the back. And this way, I need metal grids and tubes. That way I can I can leave entry or leave the planet, as it were, easier and faster. So let's put all this excess back. Let's grab those. We need 10 of those or 5 of those, but it never hurts to have extra. So boom, bam. Hydrogen thrusters on. Thrusting. Okay, decide too much. Batteries are 3/4 of the way charged. Let's see how much time we have left on those. Okay, I'm gonna go to battery. And since the ship is hooked up to the station via that connector, everything works. And also, I'll need to fix that connector because that's not conducive. This thing, on the other hand, is a lot of fun to drive. I gave it not really a cockpit per se, but basically it's like a rover cockpit on it that I stuck on it for no thrills whatsoever. This thing is designed to do one thing, and that is to fly. So that's what we do. Unlock there. Now away we go. So it has the gigantic atmospheric thruster on the back, which is kind of hilarious. As you can see, we've only got about 40 minutes of power. This has 4 batteries on it, and they are fully charged, which is the bad thing. So I can only do so much with it. But I found some ore earlier in the game, and I'm going to go from there. But yeah, this is Space Engineers. It's the sandbox. There aren't really any quests. There aren't really any missions. You basically have to give yourself like something to do for the most part. So, and right now, for the most part, I'm just gathering up rocks for spaceship needs because the little ship that I have right now is great for leaving the atmosphere and doing all the things, but I'm going to need a lot of everything if I want to be able to make it an interstellar ship. And even if I want to arm it, which it's already armed with a machine gun, but There's like laser beams and stuff. So that's just going to be a long journey. Yeah. So this also hits a like scratches that scratch for like building. Um, I don't know if that makes sense, but like sometimes I want to build with Lego and I can't always do that, and there's nothing else I really want to do, but with the state of the unorganization that I have going on, it's really difficult. I did get to build today though. I got the Batman tumbler, the small one, the $40 one, and that was a relatively fun build. Um, the scale is slightly off, but not. Oh my God, what are you doing? This is enormous off. So it's good. I think sitting it next to one of this year's speed champions, maybe I'll do that. It will look like it's supposed to look. It'll look larger than a car and be okay in that scale. But I don't know. I'll take a picture later and throw it up there. So my ore detector is detecting, but it's not really doing a good job. I don't know if something happened in the game or something was quote unquote fixed, but I got this thing going out 5,000 meters, which is 30,000 feet, and I can't seem to really find any ore except for like these places over here that I found earlier, like I said, but I'm trying. I think I'm also way up high in the mountains on this map, so that might have something to do with it too. I don't know. Um, I am playing on normal, like as far as terrain goes. So like I do get the occasional asteroid that impacts and has like platinum or something in it, but those are few and far between. And the only way to get uranium to power my base right now, and eventually a spaceship, is via space. Finding an asteroid and getting lucky for the most part. And that hasn't happened so far, so. Yep. I'm going to do one thing, and I'm going to shift the daylight power. I kind of hate it. There we go. Okay, perfect. So this is extremely bright, and it also helps me find spots on the ground. So like, there might be black spots on the ground, there might be stuff like that. So that's what we're mostly looking for. Trying to get. Okay, well, there's an outpost. So that's not good. Avoid the hell out of that. This thing is not armed. It is designed for mining and hauling. Sometimes not in that order. Let's see. Like, the darker spots on the mountains, if there are any, indicates that there's ore there, but as you can see, so we're going to go check out this right here. This looks kind of promising. I'm just hoping that it's not water or ice, but it looks like mountain. I'm going to try to get a look closer with my ore detector. Nothing. Sweet. Okay. Going. Good on power for this thing, I think, in theory, so there's that. And if I do die, I'll just respawn back in my base. It's not an issue. First, then I'll be out of spaceship or ground ship, and I'll have to rebuild something. So that's cool, I guess. So let's see what we can see. Oh, that's right. I only have one engine for my go left button, which is a power saving method that I didn't really plan out. Nothing there. I'm just gonna head to the ore spot that I know that there's stuff there, and maybe I'll look out with some platinum. Really hoping for some platinum. Have I mentioned that? Another good spot for ore in this game. Hey, what's going on, Jamie? Glad to see you, bud. Alright, so another good place to find ore is typically under water. I think I've visited this location before recently because of the marker there, so I think there's some good stuff. If anything, I'll just pick up a crap ton of ice for the hydrogen engine on the pseudo spaceship that I have that is totally a spaceship and works fine. Sorta. If you are visiting and if you're catching this later for some reason, like, oh man, this guy's playing Space Engineers and mumbling to himself, all about it. Try to give the video a like and maybe subscribe. Normally normally I do a talk show every Friday night called Tons of Fun with me and some buddies, and we look at other fandoms. And right now it's spooky season, and I wouldn't be a content creator if I didn't do at least something related to Halloween. So here I am, I guess. All right, so we got ice and we got silver. So this game's not a stickler for physics all the time. So that's good because, yep. But it does get a little wonky from time to time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna zoom in just a little bit. See right there, that's the sun reflecting. If I had a better video card, I'd be able to show you better. But right now, this is it. We're going in. And, just digging through the ice here, trying to have a good time. But so far, it's easy to get stuck as well. So obviously, as you can see, I've made it to rock. Yeah, silver is this way, so we're gonna go this way and get some silver, I think. Oh, that's the plan. Were I to have a plan, that would be the plan. Get that leveled. See how we're doing. So another fun thing about this is that I can right click all day. So the wow words. So the drills are set up a different way. So you can literally do the drills, right click or left click. Right click will just start boring into rock so you can make your way to the ore that you're trying to go after. And left click will actually start collecting the ore with the drills. So in theory, my inventory is empty. Yep. But, going through however many meters of rock there. I think this is silver, so we're going to start drilling. Yep, this is it. And I'm going to switch to auto, which is a button that I timed on everything involving this. So, yep, it looks like we're getting some silver and some rock. Basically, I'll melt the rock down to get different ores out of it. There's like nickel, silicon, iron, gravel, and all of those things are your basic, the building blocks of spaceships, as it were. Like, you need those. You need iron for just about everything. So, yeah. And that's what we're doing. We're just grabbing some silver. I don't know how much silver we have. Hopefully a lot, but probably not. That's actually pretty good. That's about 15,000 tons of silver ore that we'll need to turn into, ingots. So let's kill that. Let's back up if we can. Another thing about this game is that, like, sometimes you get lost. Like in Minecraft, you get lost, and it's relatively easy to fix. In this, it's maybe I'm not good at it, but that's the situation. as it were. So we're going to dig through here again. Right there. So we've got gold up there. And while we're doing this, we are also widening this tunnel that we're in so we can, move around a little bit. Which there's 2 camps on that in this game community, which is, you should just be precise. There's also, you can build drilling platforms and things like that. And I might actually get into that and show you how to build a drill platform. Just because it's fun. But nope, I think I'm going to stay focused on the spaceship. Got to build a spaceship. That's the one thing, like I said earlier about this game, is that you have to have an idea of what you want to do. There's no quest. There's nobody here that's going to tell you, go defeat the Arcanians so the spice can't flow or whatever, right? Like, this is all gold ore, so we're going to take it. You have to have projects to work on. And that's not conducive, I guess, to most video games, because, like, oh, I got to do this quest. Oh, this quest is done, therefore I'm done with this area. But in this, you can, typically you focus on getting your ship built. How we doing? It's gold. I love gold. So you focus on getting your ship built so that way you can get into space, so you can do other things, and you can, build your first jump drive. All these red arrows on my screen right here, the 5.15 kilometers and the 1.49 kilometers, those are enemy signals. So, like, if I were, a little more equipped and I had my ships a little more on the, I don't know, boomy side, I could probably go and make some friends with missiles. And those guys are, I'm not a tough guy. I don't know how to talk like that. Anyway, but that would be the plan were there a plan. Hey, Jamie. Thanks for stopping by, man. So that's where I'm going with this. I know this is not the normal thing that I do. I'm not talking about a fandom. I'm not talking about Lego. I'm not talking about mental health. Instead, I'm talking about something that just kind of makes me happy, and that is this game. Also, incredibly frustrated. Yep. So that is something as well that I'm not going to get into now, but maybe another time. But there's the god of physics in this game called Lord Klang, and that's when you built your spaceship and you think you're good to go, and you either turn it on or move it, and then your ship blows up because reasons. Yeah, it's not a good time for anybody involved. What do we got? All right, we got a bunch. So I'm just going to try to get out of here. Well, this is like backing your car out of your dad's garage or driveway for the first time. And you're like, well, I think I got it, Dad. Don't worry about it. But no, you don't. You don't. So we're going to hit V, which gives me a different camera angle. And I think that I am just going to say, to hell with it, turn my drills on, and just start going up like any true turn this on. All right. Yes. I'm not going to turn my fan off. It's hot. It's Emily cracking open a cold one. She's going to have a Miller Lite. Because,
Gross.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe at least choose like a Guinness or something.
Okay, all right. She prefers to chew her beer. Not that we have beer that often, but well, that's not true. I have a beer every once in a while.
I don't
Sure, you don't. Gives you headaches. All right, so I think I'm lost. Nope. That's good. Okay, excellent. Somebody just start making the backup beeping noises. That'd be great. Thanks, Sam. So, in theory, all I have to do is just pilot myself up. Wait a minute. That's not good. Okay. Setting it to hover, barf. Apparently, I really screwed the pooch on my big engine back here. In every true fashion gamer, I am going to harvest and salvage from these other engines and hope for the best. All right. Okay, that's good. Oof. All right, so I think the best thing to do right now is to get turned around. So to do that, we're going to do some hijinks. Are my reverse engines out? Nope. Am I just too heavy? Yep. All right, so let's bring her down. Go that way a little bit. Excellent. By that way a little bit, I guess I meant full bore because my ship has no chill. How difficult it is to pilot something on its side underground backwards? Leave a comment if you've ever found yourself in that situation. Up. There we go. Just like out of your mom's womb, you come bursting out into sunlight. All right. Well, I mean, that's what happens. I mean, it's a natural thing that happens.
It's gross.
Giving birth is gross?
Yes.
That's like life's miracle.
If you've seen birth, it's gross.
No.
No, it's gross.
Okay. I did know somebody that said they wanted to eat the placenta when they were over with, which was weird. Is that a thing?
If animals do that,
Yeah.
sometimes.
What animals do that?
What animals do that?
Yeah, what animals do that? Oh. Welp. Okay.
Can they hear me, or are you just having a one-sided conversation right now?
They can hear you. It's fine. There's nobody watching, so it's not like they're missing out on anything. Yeah. I guess nobody wants to watch me play Space Engineers at 11 o'clock at night. Whatever. With no warning. It's fine. My ship's all wonky though. Like it's not good right now. So you know how I like often get myself into like caves and situations where I don't really keep track of how to back out of it?
Yeah.
That happened.
Okay.
I think what do we got damaged? Oh, it's just the connector that's damaged. Okay, well that's one of two connectors, so whatever. I'm not worried about it. I wish my battery power was more reliable. Like sometimes it's like, yeah, you're good for 2 hours, and then it goes down to 21 minutes. I'm like, oh god, I'm still 8 miles out. So we have a lookout tower to our left, and I'm 90% sure if I got closer, they would fire Z missiles. Let's go test that theory. So far, no missiles have been fired. That is just kind of like a jerk thing to do. Is just like, oh, wait, oh, yep, okay, fly faster. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. All right. I think I am going to go try to rate it though in my 110% foolproof spaceship. I don't see this going well. I'm just throwing that out there now. All right. So, tracking procedures are fun. So we're just going to go this way. We're going to hit the C button, which lowers us down because I've got the jets that point down and the jets that point up. Very vertical friendly spaceship. We're going to turn it. There we go. And we're going to eye up where the connector is, which is right there. Yeah. I'll be right back. My dash hand is making very sad noises. Dash hand is no longer making sad noises. Alright, so we're going to line this up. And, we're going to give each other a little kiss. And there we go. All right, we're going to hit the parking brake. We're now connected to the connector. Most, if not all of my cargo is being transferred over. So there you go. And everything's doing what it needs to do. Life is good. On to the next. I'm going to save this because I don't see this little flyby attack going well, and then I guess I'm going to end the stream after that. Okay, so fun safety tip. I forgot to turn on my engines there. And yep, all right. So this ship is named the Exodus because, why not? It also has a hydrogen engine, so it goes really fast. That's cool. And I've accumulated a lot of hydrogen. So, that's cool, right? So I'm going to hit K on my control panel here. I'm going to find my Gatling turret 2, and I'm going to hit Control. And hit F and get out of there and make sure that, open fire gun. Just as I thought, nothing is happening. Fantastic. All right. Yeah, setting her to hover, pulling out the old machine gun. Nobody in here. Okay. So the way to get around the whole stuff that doesn't belong to you that you can steal thing is you have to hack it. In more ways than one. Oh, okay. Well, that had an interior defense turret. Now I have to go back to my ship. So we're going to jetpack it over there, which is only that many meters. I think I have enough jetpack. Oh. So the bottom left is my jetpack, and you can see the hydrogen is just tanking. Just, you're in Earth gravity and you're using a jetpack. What do you think was going to happen, Chief? So that's where I'm at with this. So we're going to slow it down. Because I think this means that... No, wait, I got a tank on my body. If I can get to my body. We're going to hunker. Gonna be sneaky. I died in this doorway. Access my inventory from way the hell over here. That's cheating. That feels like cheating, but you know what? Don't mind me, sir. I'm just an owl inspector. Crouched. It's time to do God's work on this interior turret. Just blow it the hell out of the sky. I think it's... Yep, alright, cool. I have successfully pirated. So this is the control panel. It controls the whole station. So what we're going to do is break it. And then we're going to rebuild it. We're going to hit K. And we're going to go to transfer to me. Nobody. Yep. And we're going to transfer it to me. Yes. Alrighty. So DBST. Okay. Door. So they've got a cargo inventory. So let's see if we can get into this. Nothing. Okay. Is there anything in here? No. Fantastic. Great. This is another cargo thing. We're going to hack it. Let's see if we can get... Okay. Cool. Fantastic. Great. Oh, there's only one thing you can do, which is start harvesting it for parts. Which is, piratey. Luckily, all the stuff is falling right there. Where's my ship at? There it is. I'm going to bring her in for the landing, and we're going to do stuff that way. why is it this? Okay. I guess we'll put it in the industrial cockpit to hold for some reason. Why am I on fire? Why is that drill not working all of a sudden? Did I miss something? Oh, hey, there's a turret. Okay. Machine gun go. Okay. Okay. Full mode. Meter. Auto. Let's go. Okay. Launch, right? That's not a big deal. We're loaded. Armor container. Okay. See if we can do this with the control button. I have ammo, but it's not firing. This is okay. Well, that's why we save games. My cockpit was destroyed, so we're gonna get out of here. I want to thank all of you who came back and watched this later. Oh, hey, what's going on? There are people here. Crap, and I'm alt tabbing as I'm leaving. Anyway, y'all have a nice night. Take it easy. Might do this some more. I don't know when, but bye bye.